Hello, hey there. It's been a minute. Time for another Patreon update, and I'm not going to hold this the whole video, but hey, we're going to run a contest. Somebody can win this. Stay tuned. Okay, I have a lot to talk to you about, and I'm going to try to keep this as streamlined as possible. If it looks like I'm tired, it's because I'm tired. It is currently 11:03 at night, and I'm ready to go to bed, but I need to film this video, I need to film another video, and I need to I need to edit a video that I already filmed from a week ago sitting in my editing bay. So I got things coming, guys. I just need time to sit down and actually film and edit. But I have this little thing, you might have heard of it. It's called a job. And today it decided, well, really this week, it decided to be very, very annoying. And so every time I turned around, hey, you need to do more. And so I just really haven't had the time to sit down and film and edit and put my heart and soul into a video the way that I would normally do it. And that's why I'm thinking about filming a 5 to 7 minute video after this on the Ryzen 9000 series CPUs and the new prices and what I think about all of that. Just a simple, quick, to the point, very straightforward video. Nobody can complain about it being too long or anything like that. And it'll be something for the channel. So I'm thinking about doing that. Let's see how this goes first. But anyway, with all that being said, we're going to talk about this 360 AIO because somebody can win it. I'm going to give you a big update on my app, and we're going to briefly revisit some of the Patreon benefits. Let's get into it. Long story short, Cooler Masters sent me this AIO a second time by mistake. And I did let them know, hey, you sent me this 2 times. Did you mean to? And they said, no, that was obviously a mistake on our part, but keep it, give it away, do something with your community. And I said, great. And so I was going to run it as a normal standard giveaway in a YouTube video. And basically I've done giveaways before. Those videos don't typically perform that well, but I got to thinking about it and I said, you know what? Why would I give this to just a standard subscriber when I could give this to somebody in my Patreon community, people who go above and beyond? And whether if you're at tier 1 or tier 4, you are going above and beyond to support my content. And I just want to say thank you. And so anytime I have an opportunity to give back, I will. Now, to my understanding, there's certain legal things I need to pay attention to. I can't just say, hey, here you go, person paying money, you can have it. So I need to spice it up a little bit. So we're going to run a contest and it's going to be very simple and straightforward. I will open a new channel in the Discord. It will be called Contest. Very original, I know. You will have between now and August the 5th to upload a picture to that channel of your cooling solution on your CPU. After August the 5th, I will run a poll and I will have all of you vote on the poll. Who has the worst cooling solution for their CPU, aka who needs a cooling solution upgrade more than anybody else? And you, the community, will vote and decide. And then that person will receive this. I will pay for shipping, no cost to you, end of story. Obviously, if only one person participates, you will win by default. And if nobody participates, well, I'll have to figure something else out. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Now, that's the contest, so good luck and may the odds ever be in your favor. Now, let me talk about the thing that I'm super excited about. So I wrote a message in the Discord at 1:22 a.m. yesterday. I said, hey, I got some good news. I'm excited. Buckle up, saddle up, whatever I said. Basically, I had just gotten off a 4-hour call with my brand new developer for the application I was talking about. Now, I'm not going to be secretive anymore because I know this thing is going to be freaking awesome and I'm so excited. So let me just tell you what's coming your way. I am building a console user interface for PC gamers, and it will connect to your Steam library. I want you to think about Steam big picture if it didn't suck. I want you to think about the PS5 UI. I want you to think about the Xbox UI. Think about a console user interface and how vibrant it is, how fast it is, how smooth it is, how alive it feels. It feels like you're in a world. It feels like you're in an environment. It doesn't just feel like a standard 2D grid layout with a bunch of box art. Like it actually feels like an environment or an ecosystem. For some reason, PC does not have that. And yes, I have scoured the internet looking for a solution to this on PC because it is much easier and cheaper for me to pay for somebody else's solution or to download freeware than it is to go out and hire my own developers. But unfortunately, it doesn't exist. The new developer that I hired took it upon himself to scour the internet as well on his own accord and double check me. And he came back and he said, you know what, man, you have something unique here. This does not exist at all. Like what you're doing and what you have built so far does not exist on the PC platform. I want to be a part of it. I will help you develop it. I will help you finish it. I can program, he can program way better than me. I'm excited about this application. He is just as excited, if not more excited, because it is a challenge for him. So last night we spent 4 hours talking about version 1.0, alpha testing, beta testing, what that looks like. We talked about future updates going way in the future. I mean, like 20 updates deep type of deal. It was a 4-hour call. We talked about a lot. With that being said, everything is going to ultimately come down to how people respond to it, what the overall reception to the app is. If I launch 1.0 and everyone else is like, hey, this sucks, I'm not interested, I'm out, then okay, it might not be worth going further. But if I launch it and people are saying, man, wow, this is actually pretty freaking awesome, this is cool, can you add this, can you tweak that? The answer will most likely be yes, we can add it and we can tweak it. And I do plan to have this be a rolling update type of thing. I will say, hey guys, Patreon members, go grab this new version of the app because we added XYZ. I will be doing videos on this application because it fits in line with my other videos of why PC is better than console or how to switch the PC from console, another video I'm working on. So this will be perfect for existing content that's already on the channel, as well as new content coming to the channel. So I'm super passionate about this. I'm super excited. And if you don't think it's going to be that great, just trust me, it's because you haven't seen it yet. Wait until you see it. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. I'm super passionate about this. Now, here's the way this is going to work. And now I'm going to talk about the Patreon benefits. I have briefly updated the Patreon page, and mostly I've done little things like add the Discord logo on the Discord tier 1 benefit section. I've updated all the text for all the benefits to make it more clear and very descriptive about what you're getting. The most notable things you need to know about is that for tier 1, you're still getting Discord access, and I was already adding your name over on the Patreon shout out in my YouTube videos, but now it's official as a benefit listed there. And also in the Patreon, whenever we have big events happening, like NVIDIA announces a new GPU or AMD announces a new CPU or something like that, I want to get together in the general voice section and watch these events together and talk about it. Kareen and I did that together with the AMD Ryzen 9000 series CPUs. Shout out to Kareen. And that was a lot of fun. And I want to get more people involved in doing that. So just an FYI on that. For tier 2, everything's mostly the same there. The main thing I want to point out that's different is that I have officially written in there that you will get one dedicated monthly, every month, guaranteed 12 videos a year, exclusive video from me, and it will be more than just a standard picture or iPhone video or something like that. It will be a dedicated high quality video with a little bit of polish on it, like this video right here. And I want to do more videos than just this. Like this is like mostly like, hey guys, update video, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to continue to do that, but I want to do more than that and actually make it more of a benefit for exclusive content. I was already doing that, but it wasn't necessarily on a 30-day guarantee, here's your video type of deal. But now I have locked that in writing, and it holds myself accountable to you because I want to make sure I'm doing that. And of course, in addition to that, I'm still going to post updates, behind the scenes videos, pictures, and small form videos from my iPhone and stuff. And sometimes that will be available directly on the Patreon page, and sometimes that will be available over on Discord. Tier 3 has 2 notable changes. The first change is that it says access to console UI for PC coming soon, name pending. So yes, the application is coming soon. There will be multiple updates to this application, and I don't currently have a name picked out for it. I did, and I decided, you know what, I don't really like that, so I'm actively working on a new name for it. Since you know what the application is going to be, if you have an idea for a name, please let me know. I'm all ears. I can't use anything with Xbox or PlayStation or Steam because that's all trademarked and I'll probably get sued. So I have to avoid that. But anyway, let me know. What I said in the past was, hey, when my application goes live, no matter your tier status, you will have access to the application. And that's true. I'm going to stand by that. Version 1.0 will be available for any active Patreon member at the time of publication. However, only tier 3 Patreon members will receive future updates to that application. And like I said, there are plenty of updates coming to that application. So that's not something you necessarily want to miss out on. Now, the second change for the tier 3 Patreon membership status is I took away the ability to request a video or video content or whatever. And let me elaborate on that. So number one, almost nobody used that feature. And then I got to thinking about it. Why would I lock something like that down to a benefit anyway? If you want to give me a suggestion, I'm all ears. If I'm available to do it, if I have the power to do it, if I have the time to do it, I'll do it. It doesn't have to be a benefit locked down the Patreon. You know, I mean, if a tier 1 person wants to give me a good suggestion for a video, I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, on second thought, that's a good idea. And it would probably make me 100,000 views, but I'm not going to do it because you're not tier 3. I mean, the logic doesn't really add up there. And you can tell I'm new to Patreon and I'm figuring all this out as I go. So with that being said, you're more than welcome to request content from me and give me suggestions. And no matter of your tier status, I will listen to it. And if it's within my power to do it, I'll do it, guys. But I did take that away as an official benefit and I replaced it with access to the application and ongoing updates there. Now, one more thing about the application. At the time of publication, if you are an active Patreon member, you will have your name listed in the application under a thank you page or shout out page, or this application was made possible thanks to blah, blah, blah. And it will have every active Patreon member at that time listed in the application. If you are not interested in having your name in the application for whatever reason, let me know and I'll take it out at any given point in time. But at the time of publication, if you are an existing Patreon member, your name will be in the application as a thank you. Now, for tier 4 members, which is only 2 of you, here's the situation. I was actually going to take down tier 4 because I was never able to offer a benefit in tier 4. And it was mostly just, hey, if you want to support me on that level, thank you, but I can't really offer anything. And I've always been open about that. So I was going to take it down. I ended up speaking to one of you and you basically told me, no, don't take it down. I want to support you on that level. And I was taken aback by that. And I said, okay, well, thank you. So I left it up. But I finally figured out something kind of cool that I can offer in this tier. If you are a tier 4 member in Patreon at the time of publication for the app, I'm going to give you your own personal message or quote or shout out, whatever you want to put. I have to figure out the character limit, but essentially you can tell me, hey, this is the message I want people to see when they click and they see my name. I'll also make sure your name is at the top of that list. So it'll be tier 4, tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 in that order. And tier 4 members at the top will have their own personal quote. It'll kind of be like your yearbook message, if you will. So think about it that way. But anyway, guys, that's the update. We have the contest going on for the 360 AIO. This application is going to be freaking awesome, and I'm so excited for it. And I'm open to feedback. Let me know things you're hoping to see in it. And if you got a name suggestion, let me know. And also, thank you for your support being a Patreon member. And look, if you ever need to dip down to another tier, no hard feelings at all. If every one of you drop down to tier 1 and you're only paying $1, that's all good. I don't even deserve your dollar. So thank you for what you offer. You are truly appreciated. And I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you very, very much. But that's my update for now. There's more things coming in the future as soon as I can get to it. But until next time, E-Rock out.